So if you're looking at companies using artificial intelligence, and I guess that's where the concept of this AI maturity model comes into play. What is currently happening with AI maturity models? How does it work? And how should organizations use AI maturity models to help them gain an edge?
Okay, so Gartner's AI maturity model, I mean, I think it's a very helpful framework for understanding different levels of operation or different levels of AI. So the
Mm-hmm.
first would be the awareness stage. And at the awareness stage, I think a lot of people at the awareness stage now, there's a lot of
Yeah.
interest conversations about AI, right? So I would think that like podcast episodes, for instance, like this episode we're making is trying to create awareness. So we're at
Awareness.
level one of AI awareness, yes. So at the oh sorry. um so at the second stage is the active stage, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at the active stage, professionals start to experiment with AI. So AI maturity is at two levels, right? There's the level where it applies to organizations as much as to individuals, right?
Okay.
And
Mm.
then to individuals at the second stage. That's after awareness. There's the active stage. Anyone who has used Chat GPT before, either to maybe redefine how they work or try to do some interesting change, tweak how they work, is at
Yeah.
level two.
Okay.
They're already active, right? Same with organizations. If an organization decides that all our operations managers will have to use ChatGPT going forward, or all our product managers have to use ChatGPT going forward to draw up product requirement documents. That's at the active stage. Those are just initial experimentations
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
at the second stage of AI maturity. Then the third stage will be the operational stage, right? So it will mean that every day of work, right, the people within the organization or the professionals themselves use ML in their machine learning in their daily activities. And a good example of an organization at the third stage of AI maturity, I would say, is Allen and Overy, then the UK, right? It's the seventh largest law firm in the world and the third biggest in the UK. I think they're discussing the merger with another law firm. I'm not sure of the specifics of that deal, but about 3,500 lawyers and legal professionals in that organization use Harvey AI, and they use
Okay.
AI to case insights, to derive case insights, um, to develop legal briefs and all kinds of documentation that would have taken them, let's say, more time than before. But using this AI tool, it's just a
Mm.
simple push button, and then they have what they need to work. Then at the fourth level is the systemic stage, and at this point the company starts to use AI practices and models to disrupt how they work. So
Okay.
at that
Mm.
stage, they must have established an AI center of excellence, right? And the AI center of excellence can take different processes, different workflows within the company. They must have evaluated which ones are high priority, or middle priority, or low priority, and then they use different resources and tools to re-examine how um, you know or redefine how work is done. Then at the transformational stage, you can see that AI is the DNA of the business. So
Okay.
like pretty
Mm.
much everything they do, they're an AI first company. Yeah. So at the
Yeah.
transformational stage, they are referred to as an AI first company. And in the world today, there are not many people who are at level four, which is systemic or transformational,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it takes time. It's easy to get from awareness to active to operational. Maybe in
Yeah.
1 year,
Yeah.
anyone can achieve that. But the other ones will take some time.
Yeah. And I guess not every organization needs to go there. I think if you're taking
Sure, sure.
Microsoft and Google, all of these sort of thought leaders and technology developers, they probably need to be at a level 5 and a 4. But many businesses don't
True,
need
true.
to be there. But I guess they need to be at least targeting to be at this level 3 operational level to make the best use of the technology.
Exactly, exactly.
Mm.
You're very spot on that one. Yes.
Excellent. Very interesting. I think we need to continue this conversation. What I would like to do is just get a quick view from you. Do you think AI is leading humanity to a dystopian or a utopian world?
Well, so the way I see this, it's a good thing you asked this question because just yesterday I saw a video from the Canadian philosopher Marshall McLuhan where he said, all new things are old, and when we see a new thing, we're staring back into the old, like it's a rear view mirror we're looking into. And I think
Yeah.
AI, the way AI is captures that thing because um, these large language models are fundamentally trained with data from our past.
Yeah.
And that's why ChatGPT is stuck in the past, right? Um, and again, the reason why reinforcement learning by human feedback is important is because it has learned a lot of terrible things from us,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
so, I mean, the raw version of ChatGPT or GPT-4, they're really dangerous tools, like really dangerous. And we have to wean out all the terrible things they've learned. Yet, I think that the bad actors remain within human society.
Yeah.
So, in any case, it will be used in all kinds of interesting ways. But I still believe in the power of community. A small percentage of people, 5% of 5% of people using AI the wrong way can absolutely, transform society or
Yeah.
change the future
Yeah.
in a way that we do not like. So I think that with proper regulation, and more people, more good actors getting into the AI space to define how this directs the future of society. That would determine whether it's dystopian or utopian.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think one statement from there's an article that I think everyone should also read. It was written by Henry Kissinger, Eric Schmidt, the former executive vice chairman of Google,
Yeah.
and one of the professors at MIT. So it's called ChatGPT Heralds an Intellectual Revolution. In that paper, they made a very pertinent statement that this what is currently evolving is a new form of man-machine consciousness, and the colors this would birth exist in spectrum that we have no idea of what it looks like, and in
Yeah.
directions for which we have no compass. So we need moral and philosophical leadership to actually
Yeah.
define this future.
Yeah.
And so we just need more good actors in the space, and then I think
Yeah.
we can make the best of it. If not, I don't really know.
Then we're all in trouble.
Yeah, we're in trouble. Yes.
Orakwe, thank you so much for your time. I look
Yeah.
forward to speaking to you again, and all the best with helping us being a good actor to make sure we use AI for good.
Yeah, sure. I look forward to. More conversations, and hopefully, when I'm in South Africa, we get to meet later this year, early next year.
Yeah, that would be awesome.